The WikiLeaks dump is not the only headache for the Clinton campaign today. Newly released FBI files show President Obama used a pseudonym to exchange emails with then-Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Fox News Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge is here. Hello, Catherine.
Well, thank you, Britt. President Obama has a highly secured BlackBerry that he uses to get emails, and it has two functions. One is to mask his physical location when he's using it, and the second is to make sure every email, every text message, every phone call has been vetted and pre-approved for him to receive. It's called whitelisting. So if you or I had the president's email, if we sent him a message, it would be blocked and it would bounce back. So the question is, did he receive the Clinton emails on the BlackBerry? And if so, when did his team direct the White House Communications Office to accept that email and whitelist it? Because it's a very deliberate act. It doesn't happen by accident.
Yeah, you got to get cleared in, right?
Correct.
Just exactly. Like you got to get cleared into the White House, you got to get it cleared into the president's email list. Now, we know that he did exchange emails with her when she was writing from emails from her private server.
Correct.
Now, the question, I guess, is whether he received those emails on a computer somewhere, or whether he computed on his little BlackBerry, which requires the extra step of getting it cleared, right?
That's right. The key thing here is whether his staff asked for her address to be added to that BlackBerry before March of 2015. That's when he said, I first learned about the server from news reports. That's when the New York Times reported the story. But everything that we see suggests that he was receiving emails from her on the BlackBerry prior to that period.
Right, and we know, of course, that those emails from her did not say Hillary Clinton at state.gov,
right?
Which
exactly.
would have been the normal internal system.
That's right.
So it's also understandable to me, however, that if she was in his address book, she would have been there under the name. And if I send you an email on the Fox system, I look up your name, and I don't know the particulars of the address. I just know that it goes to you. If I looked at it, I could find it, but you might not notice that.
That's right. But someone, I was told, either the chief of staff or deputy chief of staff would have to take a directive from the president to add an address. And if you just look at that simple address, even if you're not an IT wizard, you see that it's not a government address.
It ain't state.gov, right?
That's right. You see clintonemail.com, and that tells you that there is a registered domain for that address, and it was being used for government business.
So either a staffer or the president himself must have done this.
It would likely be the chief of staff.
If he received them on his BlackBerry, and we don't know that, correct?
Everything suggests that these emails were received on the BlackBerry.
It would make sense that they would be.
Because they had so many in-person meetings, it wasn't a situation where emails were being received routinely on a desktop computer in the Oval Office.
Right. And well, everybody's using those. At that particular time, I guess the BlackBerry was the thing, especially for Mr. Obama, who had gotten accustomed to using one before he took office.
That's correct. And she wanted, remember, in the emails we saw released by the State Department, Cheryl Mills, her principal chief of staff at the State Department, wanted to see whether Hillary Clinton could also get one of these sort of Brinks truck-type BlackBerries like what the president had, so that she could communicate. But again, it goes back to when she was whitelisted. When did that email get approved to be received?
And it takes us to the age-old question, what did the president know and when did he know it? Thank you, Catherine.
You're right.